Chapter 6. Belief Breakthrough Work, the Leverage Point of Limitless Living. When Alex was in kindergarten, he saw the alphabet on the wall. He knew the alphabet well, having learned it from the song, but he thought the last stanza said Y-N-Z instead of Y and Z. He innocently asked, "Why do you only have one N in alphabet? There's supposed to be two, one N before M and one before Z." All the kids in the class laughed at him, and the teacher corrected him. In that moment, he felt like hiding. He just wanted to fit in and to have friends. From this experience, he created the belief, "I am dumb. I feel like I am on the outside looking in." He decided he was different from other people and that it was safer to hide his true self. As he grew up, he often didn't speak up for himself. His belief cost him friends and opportunities and made him deny his gifts, causing him to play small to fit in. It also cost him countless thousands of dollars of income. Through belief breakthrough work, Alex went back into his past, uncovered his false belief, and then changed it to, "I am supported and my insights bring joy. I am here to share my gifts and encourage others to do the same. I learn from my mistakes and grow with each one." Since doing so, Alex reports, "I have been able to speak my mind more fully. I have also been more confident in the ways that I reach out to connect to others. I am more willing to help others see the truth in them and have been able to attract more people to my business. The biggest change has come in my own mindset. I have been able to spend less time worrying about what other people think and spend more time being effective." Change your core beliefs to change your life. As we learned from his story, the essential process of belief breakthrough work is to, number one, uncover the false and limiting beliefs we created from our interpretations of experiences as children, and number two, consciously change them into new, empowering beliefs that serve us better. There's more to it, as you'll learn in the next chapter, but that's the essence. Remember that as a child, your reasoning abilities weren't fully developed. You made critical choices without understanding what you were even doing or what the long-term consequences would be. As an adult, you're more conscious. Your brain is more developed now. You can look back at your childhood experiences through wiser, more mature eyes. You can see things you didn't see as a child. You can reinterpret the events in your past that have crippled you thus far in your life, such that they can now begin to serve you and make you better. You can transform your darkest hours into your greatest triumphs. This process is your chance to have a do-over. You get to go back to those major traumas and see them as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. And as you do so, your life in the present is radically transformed. This is the power of choice on steroids. The reality is this: your current beliefs and the choices that emerge from them can only give you more of what you've already been getting. If you've struggled with excess weight or poor health up to this point in your life, nothing will change significantly until you change your original beliefs. If you struggle with money, without a drastic upgrade in your core subconscious beliefs, you'll always struggle with money. If you and your spouse constantly fight, no trick or technique will get you out of that pattern other than examining and changing the core beliefs causing the conflict. To put it more bluntly, without significant change, overweight people actually get more overweight. Depressed people become progressively more depressed. We are always either progressing or degenerating. There is no middle ground. The more steeped we stay in our false beliefs and the older we get, the more we reinforce our limiting beliefs. We continually find more and more proof that our beliefs are reality. There is a heavy price to pay for not doing breakthrough work. If you want something new to manifest in your life, whether it be more money, a stronger marriage, better health, or more personal power, then you have to change something inside you first. And that something is your core beliefs, which up until this point have been completely subconscious. Break out of your limit zone and into the limitless zone. From our childhood beliefs, we all create a zone of limitations. This zone tells us how much love, acceptance, abundance, joy, and power we are worthy of and have the capability of manifesting. All of your current results in every area of your life fall inside your zone of limitations. Breaking out of this limit zone requires deep inner work, not superficial strategies. If you believe that you're not worthy of abundance, you can learn everything there is to know about finance, investing, and business, and you still won't be able to increase your income in any meaningful way. If you believe you're unattractive and unwanted, and this belief creates excess weight in your body, no diet or exercise plan in the world can keep the weight off. The only way to break out of your limit zone and create new possibilities is to go deep inside yourself to, number one, uncover the core beliefs governing your choices and results, and number two, consciously change them. False beliefs are created by strong emotions. In order to create a permanent belief, two elements are required. Number one, a significant, memorable experience, and number two, strong emotions. Beliefs are created from our interpretations of our experiences. Strong emotions drive the beliefs deep in our subconscious mind. Logic is a powerful tool, but emotions are the fuel that breathe life into every belief and action. In the case of false beliefs, we feel strong negative emotions and interpret our experiences in negative ways. This is why our worldview is formed by our traumas, whether real or perceived. There are three levels of human memory: working memory, declarative memory, and procedural memory. Working memory is active memory. It's what you're thinking right now. It is electrical and temporary. Declarative memory is stored memory, or all the things you can remember. Declarative or long-term memory is chemical rather than electrical, which means it is much more permanent than working memory. Procedural memory is muscular memory, such as how you know how to tie your shoes or brush your teeth. Science tells us that our long-term declarative memories are formed by a combination of salience and repetition. In cognitive neuroscience, salience is defined by how well an object, person, or experience stands out relative to others. Saliency detection is how we learn to focus our limited perceptual and cognitive resources on the most pertinent data. And, as we've learned, the things that strike us as most salient are the things that we perceive to threaten our physical or social survival. Experiences with a high degree of salience, or trauma, require only a repetition of one to be embedded in our long-term memory. To drive this home, can you remember exactly where you were the moment you heard about the Twin Towers being hit by hijacked airplanes on September 11, 2001? See what I mean? That one-time event had a high degree of salience, so you'll remember it forever. Essentially, strong negative emotions provide the salience factor that drives our interpretations of experiences into chemical declarative memory, where it influences us for the rest of our lives. New beliefs need an emotional anchor. Limiting beliefs are created by the combination of, number one, an interpretation of an experience, and number two, strong negative emotions. The choices that really stick with us throughout our lives are those where we've anchored a belief to a powerful emotion. Therefore, if we want to upgrade our limiting beliefs to limitless beliefs, we need to, number one, reinterpret our experiences in more empowering ways to create new beliefs. And number two, anchor the new beliefs in positive emotion. We have to detach from the old emotion and attach to a new emotion. Living a limitless life is intentionally creating experiences that include strong positive emotions that we anchor to our most empowering beliefs. This is one of the reasons why our limitless breakthrough events are so powerful and life-changing for people. They create a supportive environment where positive emotions can be generated, harnessed, and channeled to anchor new beliefs. I will show you how to do this in your everyday life. However, nothing beats the power of a live event to anchor new beliefs. Check the back of this book for details on our next event and 2 free tickets. In the next chapter, I'll reveal the step-by-step system for changing your beliefs. For now, I just want you to understand the reasoning behind the process. We can't change the past, but we can change our interpretations of the past and the decisions we made about ourselves and our experience. We can't change what happened to us, but we can change our perception of what happened to us. It's never too late to reevaluate old choices that aren't working for us. In fact, I find the moment someone learns about belief breakthrough work, whether they are in their 20s or their 80s, they have a powerful awakening of how limitless they really are. Why change our limiting beliefs? Before I reveal the formula to eliminate limiting beliefs, it's important to have a compelling why. The opportunity cost of a limiting belief is missing out on amazing memories with people, generating more income, creating a healthier body, and more. But there's more than just what you are missing out on. Repeated thoughts are a form of worship. If you worship a false belief long enough, it produces emotional pain and suffering that needs to be treated. We feed these identity crises with addictions to escape the pain such as sugar, TV, sleeping, workaholism, pornography, drugs, alcohol, negative self-talk, shopping. The list is endless. If you make a list of your go-to addictions, which you use to mask your emotional pain and evaluate the financial, time, and emotional cost on a daily basis, you may be astounded to find how much time and energy you spend coping with your limitations. Yes, you are missing out on what your potential will produce, but you are also experiencing life in each moment at a fraction of your possible happiness and fulfillment. Belief breakthrough is the systematic way to change our interpretations and beliefs in order to upgrade our lives. The complete system is revealed in the next chapter. Here are some selected quotes on the topic discussed in this chapter. He who cannot change the very fabric of his thought will never be able to change reality and will never, therefore, make any progress. Anwar Sadat. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. It's your thinking that makes it so. Thomas Ford. You are in charge of how you react to people and events in your life. You can either give negativity power over your life, or you can choose happiness instead. Take control and choose to focus on what is important in your life. Those who cannot live fully often become destroyers of life. Anais Nin.